rate Donald Trump's term thus far, what would you rate him on a scale of 1 through 10? It's 100 days in. If you were to ask me, I would honestly give him a solid 3. I know some of y'all are probably thinking, Uduak, that's pretty high. Others may be thinking 3, that's disrespectful. Me giving him a 3, I think it's beyond fair. I think that's actually me being nice. It's just where we are right now is not good. It's not good. Donald Trump even said it himself. He said it's going to get really, really bad before it gets any better. It's pretty bad. Before we begin today's video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. It's a slow but steady race. We just take it day by day. Whenever I have time, I always just want to push content for y'all and let y'all know how I'm feeling. But yeah, I know y'all didn't really come for my life story or anything like that, but I thought this was a safe space for us to, get to know each other. So today we are going to watch Van Jones speaking to Black Trump supporters. The main question that he's trying to get out of is if you would vote for him again. This is very, very interesting. I saw clips of it. I haven't seen the full throttle. Is throttle a good word to use? I don't know if that's a good word to use. I haven't seen the full interview, but I wanted to watch it with y'all and then further discuss because there is a lot of mixed emotions with Trump's presidency. I feel like social media and real life are like two separate things. I do think he is losing support, but I do think midterms is going to actually confirm or deny those claims. I think with midterms, how he is up until midterms and how midterms results show, especially when we look at the Florida race with Byron Donalds. Byron Donalds was a big supporter of Donald Trump. We are going to see, okay, are people really rocking with what he's doing or not? Especially with all the people who are losing their jobs, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. Like a lot of the stuff that has happened, in my opinion, I feel like happened so fast. It wasn't even a gradual. It wasn't even like, it just happened. Everything just happened so fast and it's really hitting people so fast. Like let's call a spade a spade. But let's go ahead and start this video and we shall begin.
Tonight with the president's cabinet shakeup, and that's of course only a fraction of what's unfolded over the last 102 days of the second Trump administration. The question is, what are voters making of it all? CNN's Van Jones has been talking to Trump supporters dating back to 2016. He is, as you know, a Democrat who is a former senior advisor to President Obama. For tonight's report, he met with a small group of Black voters, a man and woman from South Carolina and another woman from North Carolina, all of whom voted for President Trump. CNN's exit polling shows Mr. Trump got 8% of the Black vote in 2016, and that grew slightly into the teens over the next 2 elections. Here's Van's report from Greenville, South Carolina.
You do well.
And here we are in South Carolina with 3 Trump voters. You weren't always a Republican.
No, actually, I come from a family that was like super Democratic. My first time voting, I voted Democrat. I voted for Joe Biden.
What about Trump appealed to you?
Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah, you can.
I mean, part of it is he's an asshole. I like authenticity.
You voted for Obama then you voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. But 2020, you voted for Donald Trump. What made the change?
I began listening to someone, her name is Candace Owens, and I read her book, and it just opened my eyes to maybe he's not this person that I have been led to believe that he was.
So you voted against Trump in 2016.
Yes.
But then in 2020, you voted for him?
Absolutely.
Why?
I saw how things were going during his first term and I was pleasantly surprised and I was pleased with what was happening. I saw the economy getting better. I saw country relations in certain countries getting better.
What are some things that he's doing that you do like?
For me, I like the border. I just don't like the idea of someone coming here illegally and getting benefits that can serve my community. So that's the reason why I support him on that border policy.
When you think about the border, you think about people coming here who are getting more help than people who live here and who were born here.
Yeah. And I got that perspective not from news channels. I got it from social media. TikTok is like a holy grail. We even see it with the things that we learn about the United States government. Outside of the United States, people are showing Americans, hey, look at what's going on. Do y'all know that your government is doing this? Have you seen this? Have you looked at it from this perspective?
You know, people, when they think about a Trump voter, they usually think about like a white dude with like a red hat on and a pickup truck. And y'all are not that at all. So Donald Trump's team went in, they took down Harriet Tubman's picture for a quick minute. They're trying to like knock out the black museums. What does that have to do with the price of eggs, and how does that impact you?
In some ways, it's a slap in the face. In other ways, I don't care. I care more about how I'm going to take care of my children.
I don't think the average American cares about that. I know I am sick and tired of seeing Black people sit there and complain about something, but not taking action and steps to actually try to change things in an appropriate manner.
Under the Trump and Biden administration, they came to certain agreements with police departments to be less brutal toward the Black community. Trump has now ended all that. How does that help the Black community?
I have a lot of issues with police reform and just with how police officers are treated as a whole. My husband is currently going through the process to become a police officer. The amount of hatred that cops get, even the best ones, I think has become a huge problem, because it has been, especially around election times, when it definitely comes out of like, oh no, the cops are bad, the cops hate you because you're Black, they're immediately deemed as evil.
This man is talking about running for a third term. Now, what do you think about that?
The third term, for me, absolutely not. I think it's at the end of these 4 years, it's time to move on.
This is a prime example of him trolling people, because people have said, they're like, oh, if he gets in the office, he's going to be a dictator. He's going to try to run for a third term. So he's like, okay, y'all think I'm going to do that? I'm going to mess with y'all and say this to take y'all out.
I thought you loved this man because he's so authentic and he's such a truth teller.
But you need to know the difference between somebody trolling somebody, and this is a prime example of him being a troll.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump again, yes or no?
Yes, I would. Now, in the future, I am not a diehard Democrat or diehard Republican. If there were a Democratic candidate who was more aligned for me, then I would vote Democrat.
If you go back in time, would you vote for Donald Trump, yes or no?
Yes.
I think I might know the answer on this next one.
She said yes. It's immediately yes. No, I'm sorry.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump, yes or no?
1000% absolutely yes.
And
All right, so I know some people are getting upset over the fact that they said that they would vote for Trump again. And some people are even upset, even in the comments, over the fact that they voted for him just to begin with. Me personally, this is how I view it. You can be upset at them voting for Trump, but also you have to ask yourself, what was presented to them to where they felt comfortable enough not to vote for him? That is what I constantly speak about on this channel over and over and over again, how the Democratic Party is not putting up better options that combats Trump. Not necessarily VP Harris, but just in general, running a campaign of being, oh, at least I'm not Trump, that can only get you so far. And we saw this the second go around. The first go around with Biden and Trump was like, okay. But when that rematch came about, it's like, okay, what about the policies, Democrats? What about the policies? With them saying would they vote for Trump again, me personally, I am surprised, mainly because of where we are right now. So the woman in the red who said that as of right now, she doesn't know in the future. I think that's her pretty much indicating like, it can get worse, it can get better. I can't make a promise. That I understand. But the other two saying, hands down, we would vote for them again. I'm just like, I guess for me, I'm not fully seeing the benefits of this current administration. It's only been 100 days. And this could be because I'm in DC, so I have a different experience. And a lot of people in this area are government workers. A lot of people around me have been laid off. So that's a lot. So that plays a big role in why I'm like, okay, I don't see the benefits, because people are losing their jobs. Groceries are still high. Obviously, in hindsight, all the blame doesn't go to him when in regards to the groceries being high. But even aside from that, just everything that has been going on with the Signal chat and like P. Hegseth, y'all know I wasn't a big fan of P. Hegseth from the get-go. So it's like, there's just so many components to where I still am kind of confused why people are happy with where the administration is taking this country. Comment down below if you're seeing or reaping any benefits of any policies or decisions that have been implemented thus far, because me personally, I don't see it. If you've been watching my page, I always try to give the benefit of doubt regardless of my personal feelings towards a politician. I want to know your thoughts on the comments down below. What do you think? What do you think? I think we won't have a clear, concise of if the Republican Party is actually happy with where Donald Trump is taking this country until midterms. Midterms is really going to confirm or deny a lot of our feelings and our thoughts. So only time will tell. Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media as we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. I love you all. God bless y'all. This is Uduak, connecting people with policy. Toodle!